What's the difference between a person who has stable income by trading and a person for whom it looks like a casino? Sometimes with plus, but sometimes with minus. When I found the answer on this question, I almost stopped draining my funds. Now I want to speculate on this topic, and I'll try to increase my deposit in this video in 7 or 8 times with the help of a cool step-by-step algorithm, which I will share with you. In fact, there is nothing difficult. Today I will try to use the usual strategy of trading from the levels, and I'll tell you some of my secrets. And the most important thing is not even a strategy, or the most important thing is a step-by-step plan, which I will provide today. Your success depends on how much you will adhere to this plan. Before I will show you some valuable information, I want to tell you that in my free Telegram channel you can find absolutely any training materials and signals which will help you to increase your balance. The robot recently sent us a signal. We can try to work it out, but today I want to show you my own strategy. Here you can find the results of trading sessions and overview of my regular account. So how much I earned, how I earned it, and so on. So you will find all useful materials in my Telegram channel. The first item on my list is always a view in the global stock market situation using in the senior time frames. I usually trade on M1. So my expiry time and the time of one Japanese candlestick is as average 1 or 2 minutes. To assess the situation more globally, I will have to switch, for example, to M15 and see what we have going on here. This way I will understand the mood on the stock exchange. We can immediately mark the horizontal level which we are interested in. And we understand that now the stock market has broken through this level, which was our resistance. So somewhere here we can put a notice, and when the price comes to this level, we can open a position on the upside, clearly from this border. So our target is clear, so the support level is in fact a very important target for us right now. And moving to the lower time frames, we will understand where the stock market is directed in general. Next, we pay attention to the criteria for entering a trade. First, we need to determine the zone of interest and have to look for a reaction from this zone. So this level is a zone of interest for us right now, and as soon as we come to this level and get a reaction from it, we will open a trade. So let's find the currency pair where we can place our 300 in the near future. Let's probably make the first trade. I'll tell you in the general gist of my strategy and how to apply it with this trading plan. I'm going to open a 2-minute up trade from now. First, as I said earlier, we start with a view in the global stock market situation. So we switch to a time frame 5 times bigger than your working one. For example, M5 or M15. On the 5-minute time frame, you can perfectly see this green colored zone of interest, and I mark the last minimum value with this line. At first I thought that we will update it, but because of the fact that we see on the 5-minute time frame such candle patterns as Doji, so we've got a candlestick pattern. It's got a small body size, and look at the size of the shadow pointing down. It means that a buyer has come at this moment, and now he is defending the zone of interest. So we are looking at the reaction from this zone. I will let that this reaction should be completed. So we're looking at the formation of the Japanese candlestick. Then we turn on the timer. And if the candlestick has already frozen, I mean it is not going anywhere. We realize that this is a working candlestick pattern. And we are entering the trade. Now we have let's say nearly 2 minutes before the end of the candlestick. This candlestick now can be closed as green or red color, so we don't take risks and we make a decision only on the basis of formed some candlestick pattern. It can be absorption, like this one, or it can be a doji candlestick. And of course, we pay attention to the patterns that may contradict our trade. If there are no such patterns, then we open the trade. We have the only one contradictory pattern. It is that we are supposedly in a downtrend. But because we have come to the zone of interest, we will get the reaction from it. And the stock market should correct a little bit in relation to this falling. So my bet is now on the growth. That was my first trade. I was very confident in it, and it's quite good that it closed in plus. We have almost x2 on the balance, and in order to reach our target, we need literally 3 or 4 trades. I will distribute my deposit equally. So let's open a trade, which will be based on the trend strategy. I'll show you how it combines with absolutely the same plan. At first, we look at the senior time frame, and we find the zone of interest. It is this green area. We get a reaction from it here, here, and here. So we had 3 reactions. The zone of interest was confirmed. We can see that here we have a clear breakdown of the zone of interest, but we didn't even get any reaction. And the next target is the update of this maximum value. It is the next magnet for the price. Therefore, there are no factors suggesting a position in this opposite direction here, because we have broken through this level and we are opening on the trend. So let's go back to 1 minute time frame and look at candlestick patterns, which I'm writing about. Here is one type of candlestick pattern. We have a doji candlestick, which has a very large shadow at the bottom, and it tells us that there is any attempt by the seller to push the price down, but the buyers are so actively fighting for this uptrend. So look what happens here. Just after a series of similar candlesticks, the price just flies to the next level. It remains for us to talk about risk management. So let's talk about it in the next trade. Let's try to make one more trade here on the pullback. As you can see, there is a really strong trend here, and this area is a magnet for our price. So we will try to catch further upward movement. What about risks? We have several strategies, so you can trade a fixed amount of your bet. It can be, for example, 50, if you have a balance of 500. And you hold your strategy until you have a win rate or more than 65%. Otherwise, there is no point in trading a fixed amount of the trade. Most often, we use the Martingale strategy, which allows you to earn a lot of funds at a 50% win rate. It is a strategy which implies that after a losing trade, you will open a second trade with twice the amount in order to cover your losing bet in case of a win. This mathematical strategy works well in those situations when you are sure that you will not have such a situation that there will be 4 or maybe 5 minuses in a row. Otherwise, you need to calculate your deposit for such a large number of steps. So, my friends, our last trade was published as a signal in my Telegram channel. It also brought me good income, which allowed me to close this trading session with a result of x7 from the beginning deposit. The withdrawal has been completed and came to my Bybit account. Thank you all for watching this video. See you soon.